Hey, what's up, everybody? We got a lot to cover today with DC news, DCU news in particular. James Gunn has been on Threads and he's been talking a lot in the last couple of days. So in today's video, we're gonna break all of that down. First things first, I want to start off with Batman. Looks like DC wants a middle-aged Batman for the DCU. Okay, that's the rumor that's been going on around right now. And James Gunn responded, BS. So he's calling BS with this. He's saying that DC is not looking for a middle-aged Batman. And then My Time to Shine Hello responded saying, remember when the Superman suit and Ultraman were debunked? Let's just wait and see. So he's pretty much saying hey, James Gunn's word is invalidated. We can't really listen to that right now because who knows, they probably are looking for a middle-aged Superman, even though James Gunn is denying it. And it looks like James Gunn is doubling down on that answer in this post. WB is looking for a middle-aged actor to play Batman in the DCU. James Gunn said that's true, but the casting story is fiction. So people were getting confused. What's true? Is WB really looking for a middle-aged actor to play Batman? He's saying that's true to this previous comment. It's not WB anymore, it's DC Studios. Because this person over here was confused. He was saying, why though? Why not have a younger actor the same age as Superman? Because in the comics, both of them fall in a similar age group. And James Gunn reiterated, the story is not true. So he's not saying they're going to be the same age, but he's also denying that they're looking for a middle-aged actor. So at least that's good news. But then again, we're starting out with Damian Wayne. So how is that going to work out? Some of you guys get upset saying that I'm being negative about the DCU and what James Gunn's doing. I'm not being negative. I'm just raising my concerns. If we just let them do whatever they're doing without saying anything, and then they come out with whatever they're coming out with, you have no right to complain anymore, right? Because you didn't say anything when things could have been changed. You didn't give any feedback when things were in the works, okay? So if we want the best product, if we want the best end product, we gotta talk, we gotta speak our minds right now. If they're listening, and they're probably not even listening, but they should be listening to the fans as a collective because the product is for the fans. So now is the time to talk. Now is the time to express what we, the fans, want to see in these movies. And I don't know about you guys, I don't want to see a middle-aged Batman. I don't want to see Batman in his 40s and then Superman in his 30s. I don't want that. I want them to be at a similar age. Batman can be older, but I want them to be at a similar age. So with this, I'm glad James Gunn doubled down and said the story is not true. They're not looking for a middle-aged actor to play Batman. And I hope he's being honest about that because I don't want a middle-aged Batman. So let me know your thoughts down below about the Batman news. And now let's jump into some even more good news. Kumail is not Booster Gold. Previously, we thought Kumail was going to be playing Booster Gold, but James Gunn said no. He is not playing Booster Gold, and I am so thankful, dude. This casting, dude, like why? It made no sense. So Kumail is currently not playing Booster Gold, which I am happy for because there's so many better castings out there. Initially, my pick was Glenn Powell to be Booster Gold. I did another video recently about Glenn Powell, and I thought, dude, he could play a perfect Hal Jordan. He could play an awesome Hal Jordan. But that's going to be that role's taken up now. We're going to talk about that next. So him as Booster Gold could be great, dude. That could be a solid option. I could see James Gunn going with Chris Pratt for Booster Gold though. So I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. But man, I think Glenn Powell would be a solid option. I really wish they went with him for Green Lantern, for Hal Jordan. But they're going for an older actor. So we're going to be getting an older Hal Jordan. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about John Stewart's Green Lantern. And then we're going to jump into Lex Luthor. So Kyle Chandler is your Hal Jordan in the DCU. You're not going to be seeing Hal Jordan in his prime, which means John Stewart is your mainline Green Lantern moving forward. John Stewart is going to be played by Aaron Pierre. I don't know anything about this guy. I feel like Kyle Chandler could do a good job. I don't know anything about this guy. But I mean, he looks the part. I think he looks the part. But based off this casting, it seems like our main Green Lantern is going to be John Stewart moving forward. So we're going to be seeing these two, John Stewart and Hal Jordan, in this duo cop detective type story in the Green Lantern show. It's going to be set on Earth. Yeah, it's going to be an Earth-based show. That's what we heard from James Gunn from that first DC slate announcement. It's going to be based on Earth. I know a lot of people were hoping for a Green Lantern show set in space because it's the Green Lanterns. We're going to be going from planet to planet, but no, it's going to be set on Earth. As for the looks of the characters, this was the image that James Gunn showcased in that initial slate. So we might be getting a bearded up Hal Jordan. So let me know your thoughts about that down below in the comment section. And now let's jump into Lex Luthor because we got a good insight on his character. On Threads, James Gunn was asked, what comic or arc inspires your Lex Luthor depiction in the upcoming Superman movie? James Gunn says, there's so many. Lex is one of my favorites. He works on so many levels, and it's been a joy bringing him to the screen with the incredible Nicholas Hoult. Some of the influences were, of course, All-Star Superman, Azzarello's Luthor, and the reckless scientific genius from the 1950s and 60s. Now, hearing that, I'm sure the gears in your head are turning and everything, but I want you to keep that in mind and listen to this. Yes. This is back from 2023. Yes, I can finally answer Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor in Superman Legacy, now titled Superman. I couldn't be happier. We went out for dinner last night to celebrate and discuss how we can create a Lex Luthor that will be different from anything you've seen before and will never forget. So James Gunn was inspired by these, but it's going to be different. It's going to be different than anything we've ever seen. And that's what worries me. Because James Gunn is the type of guy who likes to be different. He likes to be unique. Look at the Guardians of the Galaxy. Look at Suicide Squad. I mean, that's the initial reason why he didn't want to do Superman in the first place. He didn't know how to put his own unique spin on the character. But now that he is doing the character, it leads me to believe that he found a way. And looks like he has found his way to put his unique spin on Lex Luthor as well. Now, my concern is I don't want any director's unique spin on these characters, especially at the inception of a new universe. This movie is laying the foundation for what is to come. I don't want any new, unique vision. We got that with the DCEU. We got a director's unique vision. And whether you thought that was good or bad, that set the tone for everything moving forward. That is why this movie, Superman, is so important, and that's why I don't want some director's vision. I want the classic traditional take on these characters. I want these characters done right. We haven't seen these characters done right on screen in so long. And hearing things like this, that we're going to be doing something completely different, it's going to be unique, it's going to be special, it's going to be different, that's concerning to me because that's not what I'm looking for. So I'm going to close out with this. This movie might be fantastic. I might absolutely love the vision that James Gunn has for the DCU, but I am just raising my concerns right now while I still can, because once the movie's out, hey, it doesn't matter. The movie's out, the tone is set, unless they pull like an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man type of thing where they change the soundtrack and change the suit in the second movie. It doesn't really matter. We covered a lot today, so let me know your thoughts about all of it down below in the comment section. If you agree, if you disagree with what I gotta say, let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.